Most of the nerve endings that contribute to the female orgasm are on the surface of the vulva and do not require penetration whatsoever to be stimulated to orgasm. In many countries, people are increasingly using sex toys such as pornography and vibrators during foreplay. Icelanders are the most likely to use vibrators during foreplay, followed by the British and Norwegians. Some cultures see oral sex as a natural part of sexual arousal and foreplay. Other cultures see that as horribly disgusting or morally wrong. Specifically, in much of the Western world, industrialized parts of Asia, and in islands of the South Pacific, oral sex is common. By contrast, parts of Africa view oral sex to be highly unnatural, and many religions consider oral sex as sinful. While women typically require a more prolonged period of stimulation before an orgasm, often 20 minutes, some women can have an orgasm within 30 seconds of self-stimulation. According to the American Sociological Association, found that the most mind-blowing sex typically comes with being in love with your partner. Men who help with housework also tend to have more sex. The U.S. has more laws regulating sexual behavior than all the European countries combined. Sex toys are banned in some states, such as Alabama. Flirting is banned in San Antonio, Texas. Oral sex is banned in Indiana, and sleeping naked is illegal in Minnesota. A study in the Journal of Sex Research found that 100% of women and 95% of men hold considered touching as the number one way they know their partner wants to have sex. Studies have found that if you're getting value from this video and hit the like button, you tend to last longer in bed, and if you hit the subscribe button, you'll have more satisfying orgasms. In a survey of 40,000 men, 90% of the respondents said the thing they found the sexiest was when a woman takes sexual initiative. Almost 75% have agreed that a woman is most unattractive when she wears heavy makeup. Foreplay is not just about bodies. A person can create a more sensual experience by arranging a home or an apartment with sensual colors, flowers, candles, and music. For many women, foreplay is essential to orgasm. Only 30% of women are able to reach orgasm through intercourse alone. According to Men's Health, foreplay is to sex what stretching is to a workout. Easy to skip, but essential for great results. One man reported 6 successive orgasms with decreasing volume of semen in less than 40 minutes. Orgasms have been reported by stimulation after male to female or female to male transsexual surgery. Non-genital orgasms have been reported by people who are under the influence of psychedelic drugs. People who experience orgasms often look like they are in pain. In fact, 2 of the brain regions that are activated by pain are also activated during orgasm. Perhaps accounting for the curious similarity of facial expressions, scientists are unsure how the brain distinguishes between pain and pleasure. Any act that creates and enhances sexual desire in a sexual partner, including kissing, touching, embracing, talking, and teasing, may constitute foreplay. Its definition is flexible and depends on individual sexual preferences and beliefs. A recent Australian study found that most women are more aroused by the idea of foreplay than sex itself. If you're getting value from this video, please kindly like the video and consider subscribing for more content like this. Thank you. Now let's get back to the video. According to Shape magazine, women want foreplay to last 19 minutes. While men actually devote about 11 minutes to foreplay, they estimate it at 13 minutes. While the time it takes to reach orgasm is different for different people, the length of the orgasm itself is more similar. In one study, women's orgasms lasted 18 seconds on average, and men's orgasms lasted about 22 seconds. Approximately 15 to 20% of American women have never had an orgasm. Multiple factors influence exactly how long an orgasm will last, including age, period of sexual abstinence, type of sexual stimulation, and whether the orgasm is from masturbation or intercourse. In one study, 85% of men reported that their partner had an orgasm. However, only 64% of their female partners reported experiencing an orgasm, creating what some sexologists call an orgasm gap. After a man experiences an orgasm, there's a refractory period when they can't have another orgasm. Although some men can experience multiple orgasms, the recharge time depends on age, sexual partner, and sexual experience. The duration of an orgasm tends to decrease as a person ages. If you've ever wondered whether sex is good for you, or if your orgasms are normal, this video is for you. We've compiled sex facts and statistics from across the globe so you can enjoy sex more, understand your partner, and more. Interesting facts about sex. Sex can decrease a man's risk for a fatal heart attack. Men who had sex 2 or more times per week were less likely to die from a heart attack than men who had sex less often. The average erect penis is just 5.57 inches long. 50 to 75% of women who have an orgasm require clitoral stimulation. Most women are unable to have an orgasm through intercourse alone. Women frequently think about and want sex too. 53% of women were not having sex as much as they would have liked. 36.6% of women said that they need oral to reach climax. 46.8% of all high school students reported ever having sex. Married people have only 6.9 more sexual encounters every year than those who are not married or have never been married. People with a worse sex life tend to take on more work to compensate for their lack of fulfillment in the bedroom. One of the most common driving factors of sex is the self-esteem boost many get from doing the deed. Some people also had more altruistic intentions and wanted their partners to feel good about themselves. Sex can make you feel good in more than one way. During arousal and orgasm, the hypothalamus in the brain releases the feel-good hormone oxytocin, which can act as a natural pain reliever. This surge of oxytocin may actually help women feel less pain, especially during menstruation. Oxytocin in men cuts pain perception by 56.5% according to a study from the Bulletin of Experimental Biology in Medicine. Men age 50 and up who have frequent sex are less likely to be diagnosed with prostate cancer than men their same age who do not have sex often. Men in their 20s who ejaculate frequently have decreased risk of prostate cancer. Frequent sex or ejaculation may improve a man's sperm quality, reduce DNA damage to sperm, and increase fertility. Men and women have several unique and interesting facts about how they have sex and their genitalia. Men don't think about sex every 7 seconds. That would mean 8,000 thoughts in 16 waking hours. The young men in the study reported thoughts of sex 19 times per day on average. The male G-spot exists. The male G-spot is a nickname for a man's prostate. The prostate can be stimulated via his perineum, that is, the space between the anus and scrotum, or through the anus. It's about 2 inches inside and is the size of a walnut. Stimulating the G-spot permits the prostate gland to be touched, leading to an intense orgasm without touching the penis. This is also known as a prostate massage, which targets the male G-spot, so it inevitably feels good. 75% of men reach orgasm after 2 minutes or less of masturbation. Men often need rest before achieving a second orgasm. This is known as the refractory period. During the refractory period, a man doesn't think about sex or get aroused. It can take anywhere from 30 minutes or longer for the body to perform sexually again. Of course, this is all contingent on age, physical fitness, and lifestyle. Studies have found that if you're getting value from this video and hit the like button, you tend to last longer in bed. And if you hit the subscribe button, you'll have more satisfying orgasms. The smallest average penis is 1.57 inches long, while the longest average is 10.23 inches long. Oral sex makes men think their penis is bigger. Oral sex increased self-reported penis sizes for men. Those who received oral sex before self-reporting their size said they had significantly larger penises than men who measured after fantasizing, or those who were masturbating. There are two kinds of male penises, colloquially known as growers or showers. 79% of men are growers, while 21% are showers. Grower penises expand and get longer as they get erect. For example, if a penis was 5 inches before being stimulated, it could get as long as 7 to 8 when fully erect. A shower penis looks bigger when it's not erect. This type of penis does not increase too much after erection. Women, the clitoris contains 8,000 sensitive nerve endings, double the number of nerve endings in the glands of a penis. Clitoral orgasms can bring about anywhere from 3 to 16 contractions and last from 10 to 30 seconds. Many women can also have multiple orgasms that can include pelvic contractions. Almost 3/4 of women wished they had sex at least 3 times a week. Missionary is best for women with back pain. Researchers found missionary position while using a pillow for back support was best. For women who have pain touching their toes or after sitting for long periods of time, researchers recommended spooning or the doggy-style position. Blue film is one of the biggest industries in the world and lets many live out fantasies they might not otherwise be able to experience. But is it a good thing for society as a whole? Here are the blue film facts we found. The sex work industry is the largest and most profitable in the world. This includes everything from street prostitution, strip clubs, phone sex, and sex videos. 13,000 adult videos are professionally produced annually, which generate over $13 billion in profit. By comparison, Hollywood released 507 movies and made $8.8 billion. There are 68 million searches daily for sex video content in the United States, which is about 25% of all searches. Male performers do not make much money. They make up to 3 times more per film when performing in gay sex videos than in straight sex videos. Men watch sex videos a lot more often than women. 56% of men watch sex videos every few days compared with just 25% of women. People like to keep it local when it comes to watching blue film. According to data released by Pornhub, the top search term in several countries was the country itself. For example, here are the top search terms in the following countries: Mexico, Mexicana, Germany, German, France, Russia, Russian, Argentina, Argentinian, Swedish. The blue film industry worldwide generates over $100 billion. Americans' blue film watching sessions are, on average, the longest in the world, according to Pornhub. Americans spend an average of 10 minutes and 39 seconds on Pornhub every time they visit it. The UK was second, with Germany taking third. 20% of men admit to watching blue film online at work. About 13% of women do. Oral sex facts. Oral sex is one of the most common kinds of sex and is enjoyed by more than half of all couples. Here are the statistics and facts about oral sex. Women give oral more than they receive it. 59% of women versus 52% of men reported giving oral sex to their partner, while 63% of men versus 44% of women versus 44% of women reported receiving oral. Men are also less likely to reciprocate after women go down on them. 26% of women and only 10% of men reported giving oral sex, but not receiving it. Oral sex helps couples feel more connected and lead to amazing orgasms, especially for women. Nearly 70% of women described receiving oral as very pleasurable. This could be because of the direct clitoral stimulation oral offers. Thanks for watching. Please like the video and consider subscribing for more videos like this.